My name's Trish. I'm going to do a true crime reading today. I thought I might look at an older case, well known that everybody knows, and just see what the cards have to say about that. I'm looking at Madeleine McCann. Now, I've never looked at Madeleine McCann's case. I have looked at Julia. I can't pronounce her last name, sorry, I can't quite remember it without looking at it, but I read on her when she first came out claiming she was Madeleine, and the cards clearly said no. That was pretty straight away, pretty clearly. They were saying no, not connected, not the same person. So that's the only time I've read on Madeleine McCann. So I'm going to just see what the cards do, a quick little spread, and see what the cards say about that. Madeleine McCann, basic overview of what the cards are saying for this case. There's a lot of rumours and gossip going on with this case, but I feel like there's some things going on in the background here. Some things that were taking place in the background related to trade of some sort. People being kept in the background around this particular kind of situation. Now, the person of interest is a person known to the family or family connection. You can see sitting below. Connected to the family. Connected to the family. Connected to something that the family was doing in the background, behind the scenes, relating to trade, hostage or trade. Death. I don't feel Madeleine to be alive. And it says death. Death card is here. Drugged. It's drugged. Something organised or a deal made around the situation, whether that to be the cover-up, no cover-up cards here, or the event. Something was seen related to the family that is important. So maybe there's a witness. I think there was a witness that saw the father carrying a child. So somehow this is connected. It says something was seen connected to the family, and that is an important part of this story. So there's big connections there. Something playing on in the background, rumours behind your back. So there is rumours in this case, lots of rumours around this case, but I'm feeling like something that was going on behind the scenes in the background around the family, the family's connections, or something related to trade. Person of interest was known to the family. Drugged may have been the cause of death. It says drugged, death, drugged. Or drugged, then death. And a deal or something organised. Okay, this is all card reading. It's all alleged, no facts here. Let's look at Mother Energy. The energy, issues around safety. This is it says I am safe now, but I read this card sometimes as issues around the safety of the child, because saying that they're safe now means they weren't safe at the time. So issues around safety related to mother energy. Cannot see clearly. Drugged. So maybe that is the reason for the not seeing clearly. Could be drug related, drugged. Or either that or that it's the mother did not see some aspect of this. Group involvement. I'm not going to read on that any further. that makes me feel sick. I'm actually feeling very sick in the stomach around this energy. So I'm not going to read that further. Let's read father energy. Cards coming out over and over again for this case. Same cards for mother, same cards for father. So here we're looking at, it says underground, group involvement, web of lies here. So I feel web of lies from the father, connected to the father. There's a web of lies here. Now this tunnel underground is either showing me some kind of underground activity, group related activity, or it's saying disposing of the body, because we have the world card, body buried, body hidden. It says hidden, buried or hidden, I think it actually says on the card. So it's either like the disposing of the body here is what that tunnel energy is giving me. Not saying that she's in a tunnel, but it's the start of the reading to the end of the reading being the world card, body buried or hidden. Just got then the dark underground activity is what I'm connecting that is. That they're like a web, dark underground web, drugging or poisoning. I don't know how else to read that. Sorry, there's no, I don't know how else to read that. Okay, group involved in some way. Lies involved around a situation or scenario dad related. Drugged again. So, Madeline drugged. So it's come out twice, mother and father. It's drugged or poisoned. When I'm just reading, okay, other ways that would be that they're involved in drugs. I don't know enough about their situation to know if they are involved in drugs, but both of them have come out connected to drugs in some way. There's drugs connected to them, their energy in some way. I know they're doctors. Maybe we're talking prescription drugs. Maybe we're talking pharmaceuticals. We're talking... maybe that's the web. Maybe that's the underground dark web. I don't know. I know this is long. This is not dark web because this is a long time ago. This is an I can't remember how I worded it first time. Dark activities underground, like community activities, group activities, a web of darkness connected here. Okay, these cards all fill out together. Strategy and planning. A person of interest. Cannot see clearly. And the safety issues around his energy as well. So say as quick as it says I am safe now. Okay, what I kind of just got then was he's safe because of his strategy and planning. Person of interest, but strategy and planning that took place, so he's safe. I just find it interesting that when reading on both mother energy, and I'm not saying that they did it, I know a lot of people do in comments and stuff that you read, but I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just reading on energy of mother, energy of father, and it's really interesting that both of them have the same cards, being safety, the safety issues, as well as the group activity or group involvement, or what group kind of activities they were involved in. That what web kind of connections, webs are connections, so what kind of connections there is, they're group connections. Drug related or drugs involved, being I think she did get sedated maybe like the night before or something. So they do get, the children get sedated. So I think that's well known fact. It's such an old case, I didn't actually read up on it. But drugs related here. So whether that's what they're saying about drugs being like pharmaceutical sedation kind of drugs. A little bit more. There is a little bit more to it. That's what they're telling me as I say that, because sometimes when I say something I think, no, that's not right. But they're saying it's more than that. There's a whole web of connections here related to other people and group. Dark web. Even though I'm not saying like the dark web internet, I don't think it was around back then, but it's giving me that vibe of a dark underground web. I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but I keep saying dark web. The dark tunnel with the web. And the activity there. I keep saying dark web, but I don't think there was a dark web back then. I don't know. But it's like an underground web of connections or activities. Somehow related to drugging, because it's got the drug card there. You're not sure? Okay, final words. Words. Again, this is all alleged, no facts, it's just card reading, entertainment purposes only. Find it very fascinating. I've never read on this case before, ever. I've never looked into it at all, and it's just find it really interesting, the cards that come out here in this case. Person is known, had accomplice or had help, indicates again more than one involved, and it's sitting right beside more than one involved. Basically, I think nearly every spread the group involvement came out, so more than one involved. A hierophant means authority or powerful people. Okay, doctor comes to mind only because they're doctors. Wanted out. I wanted out. Who wanted out? Guilty. Getting out of something. So, guilty of something, getting out of something. Okay, I'm just going to pull one more card for those two. So, guilty of something, getting out of something. Two crimes connected. So wanting out of a situation, two crimes connected, being guilty. Okay, so again, crime comes out. Crime of opportunity comes out, as well as two types of crimes are connected. Behind closed doors, that's like they say, the hotel room that the children were left in, kept in the dark, and there's a connection there. So I know this was the final words, but I just wanted to know whether it was if she was taken from the motel room, or this happened at a different time. I just want to ask those two questions. Okay, so two scenarios. One would be how much truth is in that she was left in a hotel room and she was taken from that hotel room. Accident, wrong direction, freedom. Okay, how much truth would there be that something happened to her prior to that? Okay, so a bunch of cards just fell out with the death card on the top, so I'll go through them with you first of all. But crime of passion, crime keeps coming out over and over again, so unfortunately this is one of those really dark cases. It's very, very dark. So here we're looking at death. She's not alive. Certain secrets being exposed, so if something was left behind, so that's if her body was left behind, certain secrets would be exposed, so therefore she was purposely disappeared. It didn't go to plan, so whatever was planned to happen, it went beyond that. So more happened than it was planned to happen. Drugs, alcohol, or blood. So, but more happened than what was supposed to have happened. Aggressive. Strategy. Dark web. I think that's like that dark underground energy there. So I'm not going to read any more on this one. I found that really interesting. It just shows the difference between a missing person, like Sebastian Rogers, for instance. Then when you read on someone like this, which has very dark connections here. I find this card really interesting too. This drugs or blood card, really interesting as well. Anyway, that was very interesting. All alleged, no facts, just for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for joining me.